Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there. And we're going to talk about how them Denver Nuggets ended up losing 127 to 125 against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers go to 42 and 25 and 23 and 12 at home. The Nuggets go to 41 and 27 and 23 and 14 on the road. The Lakers break that tie because it was 1-1 against each other until the Lakers won tonight, and now it's 2-1. The problem for Denver is they don't play the Lakers anymore, so they lose the tiebreaker in the season series since their records are close anyway. Um, but the Lakers did what they had to do to get the win, so you gotta give them their credit for getting it done tonight. Lakers won the first quarter 34 to 26. They won the second quarter 27 to 24. Denver won the third 37 to 26, and then it was 30 to 1 to 31 in the fourth. And then the Lakers won overtime 9 to 7, and they got the win. Let's talk about the Nuggets first and what they did. Aaron Gordon, it looked like he was going to get them the win. He hit big, crucial threes over and over again, even in overtime. He played 35 minutes, had 27 points, went 9 of 16 from the field, 5 of 10 from 3, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Of course, if he would have made his free throws, they would have had a better chance of winning, or they probably would have won. But it didn't happen that way. But he did have 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 blocks, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a -3 and plus minus. His ability to get his own shot, his ability to be a better 3-point shooter, something that he didn't really come into the league with, and now he's really good at it, is one of the reasons why the Nuggets have been getting a bigger peak with Jokic and Murray, because he's a defender and a little bit of a playmaker and a scorer and a spot-up shooter. And he can also attack off the dribble from time to time. So Aaron Gordon been working on his game, and he's becoming a more complete player every single season. This year just sucks because he has so many injuries. But it's good to have him back, because if you can get 27 from a guy, you're happy with that, because that was game high for the Denver Nuggets tonight. Cam Johnson stepped up again, 43 minutes, 18 points. He did a good job of finishing at the rim and hitting some threes. 6 of 13 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, a steal in the block. He did almost foul out, though. That was one of his biggest problems tonight. He finished with 5, and he was a plus 15 and plus minus. Nikola Jokic did some good passes. Obviously, he was able to get some clutch baskets, too. And he was able to hit some big shots throughout the entire game. That's what he does. He's a franchise player, and he's a guy that is their foundation to everything they do, basically. 24 minutes for him. 24 points for him, 10 to 19 for the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He gobbled up a lot of boards, 16 total, 14 assists on top of that, so a triple-double again for him. And then he ended up having 5 steals, and he got some at the right time, too. And you would think that that would have been enough to help them win, but it wasn't. And he also had 4 turnovers and a block, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 6 and plus minus. One of the biggest reasons why they lost is because Jamal Murray fouled out, and he didn't play well when it came to scoring the basketball, especially. He had 5 points. He was the only starter for the Denver Nuggets to not scoring double figures in points tonight. And he did all of that in 36 minutes. He went 1 of 14 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3. Even if the shot was wide open, he couldn't make it. Even if it was a free throw, he ended up missing one of those. And like I say, you never really know if he could get it going. You never really know if he was going to get hot. He kept taking looks, kept feeling confident, just didn't get the results he was looking for. Or the team just said, you're Jamal Murray, so we still going to trust you. He just couldn't come through for him in this one. 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers. He did have 2 steals, and he did foul out of this one offensive board and a -9 for him. Christian Braun, 33 minutes, 12 points. He went 5 of 9 from the field. He missed his threes, but made everything else, besides a shot from 2 as well. And he went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He's going to find a way to get open. He's going to find a way to get good looks. If you don't pay attention to him, he will hurt you. And you just hope that he made his threes. And he just couldn't do that in this one. He had 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 personal fouls, and was a -6 and plus minus. Spencer Jones got a nice dunk and a nice wide open three that he was able to make in this one. Other than that, he finished 2 of 4 from the field. He had 3 rebounds, no turnovers, a steal, 2 offensive board, 4 personal fouls, and a -2. And plus minus, Jonas Valanciunas made his only shot by the basket, and that's all he took. And he also had 1 rebound, 2 turnovers, no personal foul, and was a -8 and plus minus. Tim Hardaway Jr. ended up playing 29 minutes. That was the most off the bench. And then he had 20 points, and that ended up being the most off the bench, as well as taking the most shots, which was 13. He went 6 of 13 from the field. He missed some easy ones in this one, but he also made 4 of 10 from three. So, of course, you would like him to shoot the three a little bit better. But like I said, this game was so close. You can say that about every single possession that they had. 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and then he had 1 personal foul and was a +2 and plus minus. And then Bruce Brown, he did what he was supposed to do: get to the basket, hit the open shot. 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3 point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 4 boards. That was the most off the bench. He had 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He was only got to get a block off the bench. And he had no personal fouls and was a -5 and plus minus. And then you look at the Los Angeles Lakers. They ended up getting the win. LeBron did really good in transition. He made some twos from jump shot wise and made a three. 1 of 3 from the 3 point line, 7 of 13 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Played 40 minutes. He did have 6 rebounds, 5 assists, but he came and got 5 turnovers. He's been really turnover prone lately. He did have 2 steals, 2 personal fouls, and was a +6 and plus minus. DeAndre Ayton, he ended up playing 27 minutes. He was the only starter for the Lakers to not score in double figures in points. He finished with 9. He was close, but he did go 1 of 4 from the free throw line, and he did go 4 of 6 from the field. So, he was letting everybody do what they wanted to do, and he was just trying to rebound and protect the rim. He didn't have to really worry about scoring so much in this one. Um, he did get 9 boards, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and a block. 4 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and was a +1 and plus minus. Marcus Smart was huge for them, getting some key steals, knocking down some key threes, and making some layups. 21 points, 8 of 15 from the field, 5 of 12 from three, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 steals, and a block. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a +16 and plus minus. You can be clutch on offense. You can also be clutch on defense. And he was able to give them both tonight, and that's why they wanted him on the team, because they knew he was capable of doing that, and he did it tonight. Luka Wonderboy to Don Doncic, 43 minutes, 30 points. He went 10 of 26 from the field, 4 of 14 from three, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. He wasn't crazy efficient in this one, but he did hit the mid-range and a three that kept them ahead and kept them in the game and helped them win the game. So, he took a lot of shots. He tried to score a lot in this one. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't, but the team still was able to figure out how to get it done. And he still was a key part and a big reason why they got it done. Because he also had 11 rebounds and 13 assists. He matched Jokic triple-double. He also had 6 turnovers, 1 steal, and 3 blocks. 3 personal fouls and was a -4 and plus minus. Austin Reeves, he ended up playing the most minutes on the team, which was 46, and he also had the most points, which was 32. And it seemed like every time something happened, he was able to get open or find a way to get the shot that he liked anyway. So he finished 12 of 21 from the field, and 3 of 8 is what he shot from three. He also went 5 of 6 from the free throw line because he caught people off guard or made them stumble a little bit, and then he was able to get to the line because of that. And that's what ball handling can do for you. And since he's a good 3-point shooter and a good jump shooter in general, it helped make the shots easier to do because he was already good at it. And then he just had to make it when he got the ball. 7 rebounds, 6 assists. He's a good playmaker, good understanding of where guys are going to be at and how to get them the ball. But he did also have 3 turnovers. He had a steal and a block, 1 offensive board, 3 personal fouls. Was a +7 and plus minus. Rui Hachimura, 25 minutes, 6 points. He's going to be trying to hit the three or the mid-range or get to the basket. He did those things. He went 3 of 6 from the field. He missed all of his threes, though. He did have 4 rebounds, no turnover, 2 personal fouls, and had 1 offensive rebound, was a -8 and plus minus. Jake LaRavia, 12 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 2 from the field. He's going to take the wide open looks as well. He just out there just provide spacing, play a little defense. If he can get a play on the ball, he's gonna try. Other than that, just easy looks is what he's trying to get, and that's what they need him to be. Is just be ready to score, be ready to make a move, and be ready to make a pass. 1 rebound, 1 assist, no turnover, one person foul, and +3 and plus minus. Jackson Hayes, catch the ball and finish, or make your free throws if you get touched in the paint, but don't be afraid of anybody that's out there on a perimeter or in the paint. But he couldn't really guard Jokic in this one, so he had a little bit of respect checks there. 5 points, 1 or 2 from the field, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He did have 4 boards and a steal. He was the only guy to get a steal in off the bench. He did have 4 personal fouls, was a -2 and plus minus. Luka, he missed the three, made a three, finished with 3 points in 16 minutes. 1 rebound, 2 assists. 2 assists was the most off the bench. No turnover, no personal foul, was a -9 and plus minus. And then the Lakers shot 52% from the field. The Nuggets shot 46%. Then 33% for three for the Lakers, 39 for the Nuggets that kept them in the game, even though they shot worse from the field. And then 65% from the free throw line for the Lakers, 82% for the Nuggets that kept them in the game still because of that reason too. And then 46 rebounds for the Lakers, 41 for the Nuggets, 31 assists for the Lakers, 33 for the Nuggets, 16 turnovers for the Lakers, 15 for the Nuggets, 10 steals for the Lakers, 13 for the Nuggets, and then 6 blocks for the Lakers, 5 for the Nuggets, 7 offensive rebounds for both teams, 39 defensive for the Lakers, 34 for the Nuggets, then 20 personal fouls for the Lakers, 22 for the Nuggets, and the Lakers shot 4 more free throws. But like I said, they did make it at a worse percentage than the Nuggets, and the Nuggets did get a last opportunity shot by Tim Hardaway Jr. He ended up airballing, so they still did have a chance to win it. You never know what happens. It's the NBA. They all good. They all can score. They all strong men. But the shot didn't fall, and that's one thing we know for sure now. So they had an opportunity, couldn't get it done. And when you look at the stats, close game. Could have went either way. They had Jamal Murray 2-shot game away from winning. No, I'm just joking. Good thing for the Lakers, man. They kept playing. They had the lead. It seemed like they was going to win it anyway. The Nuggets was able to get some stops. They was able to get some transition opportunity. They was able to get some tough ones to go their way, and they was able to continue to use Jokic as much as they could to run their offense and get good quality looks, even if he had to get it himself. But Luka said, I can do the same thing. I can find this guy. I can hit a three. I can hit the clutch jumper in the mid-range area to seal the game for us. Obviously, the free throw miss didn't help either by the Nuggets, but, it is what it is. At the same time, that's why it's good basketball when both teams want to win it. They both have star players, and they all stepping up to show you that they want the game, and they're doing whatever they can to get it. And that's always entertaining and something interesting to make you want to watch a game or keep watching a game. And this game delivered on that part. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.